Welcome, everyone, to the March 23rd, 2020 edition of the Daily Dose. The emails keep coming in. I'm thrilled. There's one silver lining that we can say with what we're going through these days is that people are reaching out and reconnecting, and I feel really blessed to be rekindling old friendships as well as meeting new friends during this process. So thank you very much. Let's continue to be in touch. We all need it. Definitely. So the first song I like to do is from 1922. It's an old Dixieland standard, and it's Way Down Yonder in New Orleans. Okay, so if you remember yesterday, I played the Johnny Mercer song Jeepers Creepers, which he had lost the Academy Award for Best Original Song to Thanks for the Memory. And Thanks for the Memory actually came from the movie The Big Broadcast of 1938, starring W.C. Fields, Bob Hope, and Shirley Ross. And the popularity of the song Thanks for the Memory, which eventually became Bob Hope's signature song. It led to a follow-up feature film of the same name, Thanks for the Memory. And Hoagy Carmichael and Frank Lesser wrote this song for that movie. Here we are, out of cigarettes, holding hands and yawning. Look how late it gets. Two sleepy people by dawn's early light. Too much in love to say goodnight. Here we are on the comfy chair, picking on a wishbone from the Frigidaire. Two sleepy people with nothing to say. Too much in love to break away. Do you remember the nights we used to linger in the hall? Well, your daddy never liked me at all. Do you remember reason why we married in the fall, to rent this little nest and get a bit of rest. Here we are, just about the same. Foggy little fella, drowsy little dame, two sleepy people by dawn's early light, too much in love to say goodnight. Remember the nights we used to linger in the hall? Your daddy never liked me at all. Do you remember the reason why we married in the fall? To get a bit of rest, rent this little nest. Here we are, just about the same. Foggy little fella, drowsy little dame, two sleepy people by dawn's early light, and much too much in love to say goodnight. Two sleepy people. The first time I ever heard that was a recording of Fats Waller doing it, one of my favorite piano players, singers, and also composers. Before I play my last song, thanks so much for tuning in today. And if you'd like to hear more, you can go to keyplayermusic.com, and there you can look up the Daily Dose archives of previous episodes. If you haven't already done so, you can join the mailing list, and once you verify your email, you will receive a free download of a song from my catalog. And also, if you're interested in your own personal online performance, you can go to booking and fill out the information there, and I'll get back to you. The last song I'd like to do is a Johnny Mercer, Harold Arlen song that was nominated in 1945 for an Oscar for Best Original Song. However, it lost to It Might As Well Be Spring. Yet another Johnny Mercer song I'm performing that was nominated and did not win. But don't feel too bad for Johnny, because he was actually nominated 19 times for an Oscar and won 4 times. And I'll reveal more of that as days go on when we play more Johnny Mercer music. I also believe that this song is really, the message in this song and the title is really appropriate for these days, and a good mantra to keep in the top of our mind as we're going along and dealing with this and navigating this unique situation. So I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow, and be healthy and be safe. You've got to Ac-Cent-Tchu-Ate the positive, eliminate the negative, latch on to the affirmative, don't mess with Mr. In-Between. You've got to spread joy up to the maximum, bring gloom down to the minimum, have faith or pandemonium, liable to walk upon the scene. To illustrate my last remark, Jonah and the whale, Noah and the ark, what did they do? just when everything looks so dark. Man, they said you got to accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, latch on to the affirmative. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. No, don't mess with Mr. In Between. To illustrate my last remark, Jonah and the whale, Noah and the ark. What did they do just when everything looked so dark? Man, they said you got to accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, latch on to the affirmative, but don't mess with Mr. In Between. No, don't mess with Mr. In Between. No, don't mess with Mr. In Between. Thanks so much, everybody. Stay healthy, stay safe.